Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. If it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Agun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exis Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. It is a 5-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. Your first card out is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the 4 of Swords in the upright, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Temperance is rounding out the spread, but it's in the reverse. The Hangman in the reverse at the top of the deck, and the 4 of Cups in the upright. All right, guys, I'm gonna call this one divine intervention has got you bored, because it does. Like, I remember talking about this before about boredom, and then there was another reading I did for you all talking about being hidden, and it's still here. You're still being hidden, but you guys are like really bored with this being hidden. It's like, can somebody find me? Like, I need to be found. Is hide and go seek over? Is it over? Find me. Definitely. But there's a lot of energy of Jupiter here, okay, in Sagittarius with Temperance, right? And then 4 of Swords is Jupiter in Libra, okay? And really, your 2 cards in the upright that indicate the protection is the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, but you just don't like it. These 2 cards represent being isolated and dissatisfied. Very, very unhappy that I am by myself, or in this state of rest, or in this frozen section in the grocery store, you know. I can't move, can't go anywhere. Give me a second. Yeah, being unhappy, feeling like things for you are being stalled. Hopefully, you guys are working while you are in this limbo. Really what it is like, it's this surreal feeling. It's this surreal feeling of being veiled from life. Some of you may feel like, does anybody know I exist? Like, am I alive? I gotta pinch myself, like, you know, what's going on? There's a feeling of Page of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like if I stay, you know, by myself or isolated any longer, I'm gonna be so messed up socially. Like this, I'm almost like you know, how it was when the pandemic started. Like, what's going on? I don't even know what to do. I feel like I'm gonna lose all my social skills, kind of thing. But it's for your protection. It's for your protection. There's a lot of adjusting happening right now, and that's what they want you to understand. See, you feel like things are coming to a dead end with the 5 of Wands in the reverse. You feel like I can't enjoy the fruits of my labor with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like I was saying earlier, I hope you guys are still working. You could be working hard and being like, but nothing's coming of this. Like, I know I'm doing ample amount of work. I know I'm doing what I gotta do, but why is, you know, I'm not having fun with this. I'm not having fun. But keep working, because what's gonna happen is all this Jupiter energy is going to expand everything you've done. Just trust me that this is a weird time. It is weird. And there are things going on that are really going to expand you that you just don't really see how it's going to come about. That's why in one reading I said, well, the one reading that I have posted for you about going viral, it's like waking up and everything is just different. Everything is different. And it's because you didn't see because you can't see how the universe is putting things in order for your expansion. All of this restriction is in the same energy of Jupiter's expansion. So your restriction is for your expansion, right? There's a lot here about faith too, at least with the Hangman and Temperance. I think some of you guys got to recognize or surrender. You have to learn how to surrender to what this is. Like, this is a part of, your journey, or the journey of your progression. There's just a part where you don't get to do what you want to do. You just don't. And it's actually for your own good. It's not just trying to make you feel bad or make you feel alone. It just feels that way. This is how we filter this section of our life, of our progression. We filter the protection as straight boredom, right? And that's okay, because we're human. But when we change our perspective, which is what Hangman asks you to do, you have a better understanding and you don't work against your protection. Okay, because there's something about you, us, whatever, because I'm not trying to like make you feel any kind of way about yourself. But Temperance in reverse could be like certain behaviors haven't changed yet. And what this isolation is doing is giving you a chance to still fix those things. Fix those things that aren't working, especially when it comes to like I said, behaviors, schedules, who's still in my life, who's still causing conflict. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, whether it be family. What is actually blocking my money? See, you could be working really hard and being like, I worked hard, so I should be receiving something. But there could be other blocks in your energy other than you just working hard. There could be something that you don't understand or could be doing that, you work hard and receive a whole lot, but then you could lose all of it because of other things you're not aware of that you just think are normal, and that the freeze actually gives you time to be, look at yourself and be like, man, I should stop doing this. I should start doing this instead. Or, like for me, I know I still struggle with going to bed on time. And that is now I'm noticing how that affects my work, So I have to find all these new ways, whether it is, getting back into the gym to really tire myself out because my energy is just going all the time. So I have to recognize my own energy that, everybody who wants to go to bed between 9 and 12, maybe they have a different, energy circuit system than me. Instead of me beating myself up for, me being different, I should find ways to get myself to sleep faster. Right? Because I know I'm different, because I can actually, in the freeze, look at myself and just be like, okay, I'm different. I need this in order to make this happen. Right? This is what this is doing for you. So that, and then I know some of you guys are probably like really trying to fight against this. But even if you fight against it and try to go do your own thing or do something you used to do in the past, you see that even when I try, like somehow the divine or my ancestors or whatever, it stops me from doing it. Like, let's say you wanted to call up somebody in the past you weren't supposed to talk to. All of a sudden, they're not answering their phone no more. Or you go somewhere that you used to hang out, but nobody's there or something. Like, it's like, man, every time I try to do something, I just can't do it. And it's all for your own good. That's love. That really is love. You really being looked out for. And they know, and that's, it's love because, you could really sabotage yourself right now. And every time you try to do it, and if you do try and you see that it just can't happen, that is love. Because like I said, they're trying to ensure your success and your expansion. This may take a little time. I can't give you a full definition of like when it's going to stop. There's one thing I was listening to earlier. I can't remember who the astrologer was, but they were talking about Saturn. So check where Saturn is or how Saturn is playing out in your birth chart. But for some of you, ride this out. Ride it out. Because the thing is that in the isolation, whatever it is that is your vocation or the thing that you are dedicated to, you become really, really good at what you do. You become an expert at what you do. You find all of the things that need to be adjusted. You are able to forecast for the future a lot better because you weren't able to do something so fast. You will be able to forecast better for yourself because things aren't happening, right? Give me a second. Let me check my notes, y'all. Yeah, you're just having a hard time adapting to this situation. And I am too. Like it's not an easy thing to do. It just doesn't make any sense to you, right? But it makes sense from a divine perspective. Look at it from a divine perspective, and you will appreciate so much more what your ancestors and God is doing for you, because it's making you better. It's stopping you from destroying something or being self-destructive. There is this thing where, especially creatively and spiritually, this is going to help you out a lot. It's like, being stuck and trying to figure out, okay, well, if I can't move or if I can't go anywhere, you know how like it's like, oh, I'm stuck in traffic, so I'll listen to music. Or I'm on the train and the train stopped, guess I'll finish reading the rest of my book. It's kind of like that a little bit. But then from a spiritual perspective, this is creating a deeper connection, I want to say. Some of you all are going to be able to reach different levels and heights in your spirituality by not being able to do old things, whether that be through meditation, or however, whatever you do as a spiritual practice is going to make you spiritually stronger, a lot stronger in this time of isolation. But believe me that everything that you are trying to manifest will occur. If you feel like this is really weird that I can't get anything going right now, or by now my thing should be doing something, it is on purpose, but it's not like to make you feel bad. It's your ego responding. It's not for your ego to be like, this is totally different. Totally different. If you're getting that surreal feeling of like, literally, am I effing invisible kind of thing? Or like, why is nothing happening? Then it is you are being protected. There are things you are trying to do that are just not supposed to be done. You can't tell that, maybe later on that you pushing so hard is pushing into like a conclusion or an ending too fast. Something's happening too fast. Don't worry about this. You are protected, very much protected. They want you to appreciate what you do have, because in this picture, she doesn't recognize what she has. Okay? You are being protected though. So I'm happy for you about that, but I do understand your frustration and your boredom. Just get a different perspective about it. That's all you got to do. So that is the reading that I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys. See you later.